Hey, happy Hope Filled Friday to you. I'm just coming to you from the shop here this morning. A little cold outside. Uh, got a little Farmall in here, a little A model Farmall. My buddy brought it over and we're doing a little work on it. Kind of a cool, neat little tractor. I think it's a Model A. I think he said around maybe 1945 or something like that, year model. This was a cultivator edition, which had a spot here for a front cultivator on it. Just doing a little work trying to get it going for him. But anyway, I wanted to come by and talk to you guys a little bit. I read James Clear's email this week about failure and how we respond to a failure and how that really will determine the outcome of our eventual success. And so I just want to talk to you a little bit about that. You know, we run here, if you followed any of my other videos, we do a regenerative farming operation, ranching operation. Haven't always done that, just started about 3 years ago. And what that means is we are working to sequester carbon, to put it back into the ground, to build topsoil, to cut down on our fossil fuels, our fertilizers, our inputs, to completely get off of chemicals of any kind, things that are, that we know now that are harmful to the environment, harmful to us as people. We're trying to get away from, and that's a mind shift for sure. It's a way different way of thinking. And if I told you that everything I had done out here has just been, 100% rosy, well, I'd just be lying through my teeth as anyone else would. There's been a lot of things we've done that have failed. But what James Clear's email said and what really resonated with me this morning was how you bounce back from that failure will ultimately determine how successful you are. So if we go into it with the attitude of, we're going to try this, we hope it works. If it doesn't, we're going to dissect it, perform an autopsy, whatever you want to call it, and see what part of it didn't work, what caused it to fail. And, did it really fail, or did it just fail in my expectations and it really did something totally different? That's been the case a lot of times too. So, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about trying new things. Because a lot of times for fear of failure, we won't try a new thing. And realistically, I've heard it said, and I believe this, if you're not failing really quite often, then you're not trying new things. And, then you're just stuck in the same rut, doing the same thing. So I would encourage you to get out there and try something new. And don't worry about it if it fails. Don't worry about what anybody else says. And, probably the thing that's even worse than that would be to let someone else talk you out of it, or talk yourself out of it. I don't know how many times I've heard, well, that won't work here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it didn't work at one time, but maybe there's something new on the horizon that make it will work this time. So just wanted to come by and be an encouragement to you. Don't worry about failing. Fail forward. Use the failure and rebound and bounce back off of that to make something great. And so I hope that encourages you today. The quote for today is, "What do you mean, who is this? Coy? Dad, blame it, this here's Bubba." Hope y'all have a great week. We'll catch you down the road.